Hi, my name is Dodie. This is Dodie's Digits. This month, polish pickup, I am going to maybe skip it, but I may purchase two things. There are two things that really have my eye this month that I definitely want to get, I think. But I'm also at a point where I can also skip it for just two items, so we'll see. I want to take a look at and share with you the polishes that caught my eye out of the offerings and why I'm skipping some of them. And maybe even if I can recollect a polish that's similar, that maybe can get you thinking if you have something like that in your collection already, or perhaps it just gives you an idea that, hey, these polishes, they come around, you see the same color, the same vibe. Sometimes they're exact dupes. So we're going to go over that too before we get started. If you don't know about Polish Pickup, it's a monthly collaboration with indie makers, and the polishes that they create are centered around a monthly theme. And this month's theme is vacation destinations. You'll also find other things like hand and body items. You'll have some hand lotion, cuticle oils, stamping plates sometimes, but not this month. It looks like I'm missing the stamping plates. Polish Pickup Shop opens on the first Friday of every month at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also keep in mind that if an item is capped, that means that is the limit that the maker has made for that item. So you want to get in there at 11 a.m. on Friday to get that polish or item if you don't want to miss out on it. Polish Pickup does combine orders. So if you live in the United States, they will combine your order and refund excess shipping. Let's go over my wish list. The first item I have in my wish list is Hit the Bottles base coat, and it's an Undies peel-off base coat. So it is a white water-based polish that acts as a peel-off base coat. Now this one is opaque in 2 to 3 coats. And that's fine because I'll probably use it just as an undie when I'm wanting to have a white base under a glitter, or if I'm swatching polishes for my collection and for this channel, I will use a peel off base coat. So I have a black and I have a clear. I'm going to try this white. It's not a necessary thing that I have to get because I still can just paint a white nail polish over a regular clear base coat, but it is nice to have it all in one product. And then one thing that might get me to skip this is because if I want it to be opaque, I'll have to apply 2 or 3 thin coats to get opacity. But if I need opacity, I can just apply a white nail polish on my nails. So, but we'll think about it. I'm going to think about it. The next polish I have in my wish list that I really want is Royla Pumpkin Pathway. This is a Vampy orange loaded with orange, pink, and purple flakes. And this one doesn't have a cap, but I think this one is really pretty. I also noticed the price has increased. Has it increased? $13.75? I like this polish because I think it will be complementary to the colors that I have already. I have Lurid Lacquers on the prowl, and I have Kathleen & Co. Follow Your Dreams. I don't have a red flaky polish with these large chunky flakes, and I think this one fits. Yeah, that's going to be in my wish list for now. So now I'm going to talk about the ones that caught my eye, that I want to take a deeper look at, and I thought they were pretty and I would get if I didn't have anything that fit the vibe. So this one is a Maya Cosmetics Snap Crackle Splash. It is charcoal base, mauve, rose gold magnetic pool, scattered hollow, and blue green flakes. I am loving magnetics. Now I have Cirque Colors Halo. Now that one has a silver pool, not a mauve and rose gold magnetic pool. And one of the things I don't like is like in this picture, I can see the texture of the glitter behind the magnetic pull. I want the magnetic pull to be smooth, and I know I'm extreme. I like either very, very smooth or lots and lots of glitter and lots of texture. So I just think I love the base color. It's darker than what I have with certain colors, but those little flakes in there. Yeah, if I'm not totally vibing with this, I'm not going to get it. So, but I think it's pretty. If you like this color, I love the color. If it just didn't have the flakes, for me, you might love the flakes, and that is perfectly fine. Just for me, I don't want them. I have to admit, this is a beautiful polish. Alchemy Lacquers, better Belize it. Sea green Crelly nail lacquer with blue to purple shifting iridescent shimmer. And this does look like the waters in a tropical ocean. Anyway, it's just not a color that I really reach for, so I'm not going to buy it. There's 500 available, and I'd rather let someone else get it that really, really wants it. But I wanted to point it out because it does remind me of something that you may have already in your collection. So I like to go to the nail polish comparisons and dupes, and I like to just look through those posts. And what I found was that this polish reminds people of Beau Rev's Lily Pad. So if you have Beau Rev's Lily Pad, this is pretty close. The other one is Dreamland Lacquer, the Sea Haunt. So if you have either of those two polishes, then you might not need this one unless you're like me and there's certain colors you want to collect them all. I don't know. That just doesn't make sense. It's like I can have there's a certain color that's not really my favorite. I can have a small amount of them, but if it's my favorite color, I want a lot of that color, you know? So anyway, that's just Dodie logic. Anyway, so this is beautiful. Can't deny it. Get it if you don't have anything like it. I might even consider it. I mean, I'm even thinking about trying it because I don't have anything like it either. So, if you're like me, you go look at a maker's polish because you like the maker, and I love atomic polish. Always take a double look at what they're offering, even if the color doesn't appeal to me. Now, atomic polish is offering Shantay You Stay, which is inspired by, I think, the flamingo, and that was the first place I stayed when I went to Las Vegas. My first trip to Las Vegas was at the Flamingo, so that was a very special trip. I think this is a pretty polish if you love neon. Now this one has a pink, orange, gold, orange shifting opulence, and I love atomic polish. So yeah, and they do great neons. I'm actually considering buying their neon set on their website because I want a set of neon polishes, but I keep going back and forth between wanting to get creams or wanting to get shimmers, ones with shimmers. So I can't make up my mind. But anyway, I'm not getting this one, but this one's pretty. This polish caught my eye. This is a this is BCB Lacquers Adventure is Out There. Red jelly with strong red, orange, gold shifting shimmer. Has a limit of 500. Not a limit, a cap of 500. So get in there at 11 a.m. if you really want this polish. You need a red because this is a stunning red, and I have atomic polish red rum, and I also have wildflower lacquer, perhaps a Christmas gourd, and I feel pretty saturated with my reds. I'm pretty content with what I have in my collection. So I'm gonna skip this one. But BCB, I haven't tried them yet, but they are on my radar. I don't think I own any BCB. No, I don't think I do. But I want to try them one day. So then they're also bringing back their Beyond the Sunset Leads the Way to July polish pickup. I missed out on that one. I'm still considering it because I want to build up my neon collection. I'm not sure if I want to do shimmers yet. I'm not sure if I want to do creams. So we'll have to see if I get it. But anyway, this one's pretty. Just not getting it. I'm happy with what I got. These Knees and Cleona Cosmetics. I'm skipping those. They have a green base, and I'm not really into green bases. One thing that caught my eye is the Beau Rev's Lacquer Bahama Breeze. But again, if I'm thinking about buying a whole collection of polish, and it's probably going to be either from Atomic Polish or KB Shimmer to get me some neons because I just want to get a collection, just get a group of all the colors. The base color of Vanessa Molina is just it's not my cup of tea. It is pretty, but it's not one that I want at this point. The Cadillacer is a unique, pretty polish, but I wouldn't wear it. There's no need for me to add to my collection if it's not one I'm going to love and enjoy. Cracked Polished Blood Orange Sangria caught my eye. I have a lot of reds. I'm pretty saturated, but that is beautiful. It leans orange, and I'm not into a too orange of a lean of a red. So it is pretty. If you don't have any like it, I would say get it because I like cracked. Cupcake Polish Twilight Tide. That one's tempting me. I have that one in my wish list right now. Let's go look at it. It's a purple polish filled with red, gold, green, aurora shimmer, and blue magnetic contrasting pigment. I do love the contrasting pigment. I love Cupcake polishes too. I like their brush that they use. Their brush they use is my favorite brush of all time. And I use their brush in my ILMP bottles. Ooh, look at that. I'm on the fence on this one. I really don't need any more magnetics. Or I did just get an ILMP magnetic. I'll insert it right here because I'm not recollecting the name right now. And I think I think it's going to scratch the itch that this polish is scratching. So anyway. On this row, the cuticula is pretty, just not my shade of green. And the Dom nail polish, I'm going to open that one up and look at it because I have something that's similar. I have a Beau Rev's polish that I think scratches the itch for this one. I also have Cadillac's Stellar Evolution. I think that one and the Beau Rev's Veil of Illusion that I have in my collection kind of takes this one out of the running for me. If I didn't have those, I would get this one there. Here, DRK Bonito is intriguing, but I want to get ILMP's Rock Candy, which is a teal magnetic that I really, really want. I'm going to get it this Black Friday. Emily DeMolly, there's a place I want to take you. Emily DeMolly has excellent polishes. But I have polishes that are similar to this, and I have Sylvan Claw's Pondering coming, and I think that one will scratch the itch. It kind of does remind me of Pondering. I think the shimmers in it are different. The shimmer in this one is strong green, blue, purple, shifting aurora shimmer, whereas Pondering has a different type shimmer, and the holographic glitters are different. And continuing on, I don't like the pink base color of Pink Sands and Glisten and Glow. That color doesn't really go well with my skin tone. The Great Lakes Lacquer is beautiful. They have a great formula. It's kind of a viscous, plumping, bouncy formula. That shade of purple is not quite my color. The Hit the Bottle polish is pretty, but I'm going to skip it. Is this magnetic? Let me go look. No, it's not magnetic. If this was magnetic and the green was magnetic, I'd probably get it. The multi-chrome shift is not visible in all the photos. And I know it's not always visible, but I think it's more realistic to, when you look at it head on, you don't really see the contrasting green as well. But that is pretty though. Andy by Patty Lopez. I have ILMP Poison. I don't need it. Beautiful though. If you don't have ILMP Poison, that's what this one looks like. Kathleen & Co. is beautiful. I love Kathleen & Co.'s polishes and the formula. That looks very fairy core, very cottage core, very garden. Is there a garden core? That's what I would think of when I think of that color. But I would not wear that color on my hands, so I'm going to skip it. Lumen Vortex. I had that one. I don't have that one, but I have Ethereal Lacquers. Candlelight. And I think that one is a dupe for it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open up Lurid Lacquer Oil on Canvas. Wow, that's beautiful. It's a deep green jelly base with Aurora shimmer that shifts from green to blue. I don't have a dark green like this one, but I'm wondering if this one might be a little too dark green for me because I really want the green to be seen and to go, oh, that is green. I do have KB Shimmers Crushing It, which is a magnetic polish, but I can wear it unmagnetized and it would still look dark, but still green, you know? So I'm going to skip this one, but it is hard to skip it because it is pretty. Monarch Lacquer Obsidian Tide is pretty. Now I have Goblins and Ghoulies by Polish for Days, which I think I can do a black glitter, like a jelly sandwich with that, where I do like Goblins and Ghoulies, my black glitter topper, and kind of do a jelly sandwich with that. I think that will work good to do that look. Let's see. Let's go to the next page. The Night Out is okay. The polish is okay. I mean, nothing's really screaming to me now. The painted polish is screaming. But I got Feelin' Froggy last month, and it's a darker green, flaky, and it's sparkly. So I don't need that one. But if you like the black flakes in there and the depth it gives to it, where it looks, I don't know, it looks pretty. It looks almost like a painting, like someone took oil and kind of splattered, like oil painting, and kind of splattered it on there. But anyway, I'm gonna move on. Let's see if anything else catches my eyes. So far, nothing else is because I have a lot of these types of shimmers and shades in my collection already. The Sight Minerals is okay. It just has that shade of pink that doesn't look good on my fingers. It's those flakes that's there that's really not speaking to me. Again, this purple base color is not my color for my skin tone, but that is beautiful. If this looks good on you, ooh, you're lucky. I have hot pinks with blue shimmers. Yeah, let's keep on moving. Well, that fizzled out. There's not many that's really catching my eye here on the last page. I have plenty of cuticle oils. I don't really use cuticle remover. I am good with sugar scrubs. But I do have the Unicorn Magic Skincare in my wish list because it is Dole Whip. It has got the scent of fresh pineapple mixed with vanilla soft serve. You know that's going to be so delicious. I really do love this hand cream. If I shop, I'll pick this one up to have it to give to my niece because I think she'll like it. Oh, I had the Magic Effect in my wish list to talk about because I didn't want to forget to talk about it. It makes applying magnetic polishes a lot easier. So you paint your polish, you paint 2 or 3 medium coats of polish onto your nails, your magnetic polish. Don't magnetize them, don't add a top coat. And then you add 1 or 2 layers of the Magic Effect on top of it, and then hover the magnet over your polish. What the Magic Effect does is it re-wets the layers. So you can go ahead and get your nails painted, clean up and all that goodness, and then put this on and magnetize. Yeah, you might like that process of magnetization instead of doing one nail at a time, magnifying, magnifying them. So, yeah, I like this product. It's useful. If you don't like magnets and you have some in your collection, give this a try before you get rid of your magnetic polishes and give up on them. So these are the 3 things I have in my wish list. And if I shop, I'll pick up these 3 things. If I don't, then we'll be good. If you like my video, if you like the content, please consider subscribing. I have great subscribers and we have a great little community here. I love talking to each of you in your comments. Leave me a comment, tell me what you think. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Bye.